Hello everyone, this is Moses from Zaatar Gardens. I'm going to do an update here on my 4 trees I planted here. There's 2 pears and 4 moringas. There used to be 4 moringas. One didn't make it during the past winter, and one died back, but I transplanted it in another location. So I'm going to be talking about the pears first. This is the, I forgot how to pronounce it, Donjour pear. I'll put it in the bottom of the video right now. Really upright growth. It's exactly what I wanted, so it can provide a little backtrack. The whole premise of these trees was to provide afternoon shade in the summer. There's Lulu over there eating peaches. We're trying to eat peaches. So this is perfect because this pear variety is just straight upright growth. It doesn't really want to branch out. Even though I pruned it to spur new growth, all that new growth is going upright. But as you can see, compared to my other pear, which is drastically different, it's still an upright pear, but this one is a little bit, they're obviously different from one another, but you're going to see the differences right now. But you can see the leaf tip burn on this tree. These all get fed the same, watered the same, nothing really different. But this one has leaf tip burn, and that happened after we reached the 100 plus degree weather, but it hasn't been 100 degree plus in a while now. So after it reached about 102 or above, it started that leaf burn on the new leaves. So now let me show you the bartlett pear. It's flowering. Both these pears were planted in January, end of January, and it's already flowering every branch tip, or almost every branch tip, but I do not want any flowers, so take them all off. If you just planted your fruit tree for the first time and it's flowering, remove them, all of them. Don't let it flower. Let me take some time here. So you don't want to, a little ladybug. I think so. God, you're so bright. It's like a little tomato, like a little cherry tomato on a leaf. I think that's it. Okay, so you don't want to produce flower growth. The root system probably on this tree is only this big now. Maybe a little bit bigger. It's not going to handle any fruit. And let's say there was a heavy fruit set. The whole tree is going to tilt over because there's no roots holding it into the ground. Okay, now with the moringas. I'll start with this one. This is the one I did a video of before, where I pruned off the bottom, or I was asking what should I do, pruning the bottom or not, but I decided obviously to prune the bottom, clear it out. So it still wants to spur new growth, but I just knock it back. And I got my pruners and I cut back. You see these circles? Those were the branches trying to grow out. I just allowed these branches to grow out. Here's my finger, and that's how big, how thick the branches are already. It's as thick as my finger. So really gorgeous growth. I mean, look at this branch all the way from down there all the way up here. What is that? 3.5 feet of growth. Really nice. Great, beautiful tree, beautiful leaves. I'm going to make soup with this tonight. The big leaves, I'm going to make soup with them. Haven't decided what else to put in it, but obviously the base will be moringa, and then I'm going to add on top of that. Now I'll show you once again the interesting thing about this moringa. Let me get a better view. You can see, there we go. You see how it's red, green and red, the branches? So you can see it's red over here. It's red right over here at the base. I think this is called the leaf. This huge thing from here all the way to here is the leaf. And each one of these little leaves are called a leaflet. Don't question me on that. Yeah, I'd love to say that. Don't quote me on that, but I think that's what it's called. If not, I'll put it in the video, and if I forget, I'm pretty sure I'll hear it in the comments. Let me show you. Remember, the red and the green. on this moringa. Let me show you the other moringa. This moringa I planted from seed last January, and I transplanted it last April or last March, and it grew straight upright. And I love that it's only growing from the top, and all I smell is peaches right now. All I'm smelling is peaches when I'm coming here. Look at all this. Isn't that amazing? Anyways, but look at the leaves here, or the branches. They're just bright green. Maybe it's better if I go this angle. Just bright green branches. There's no red tinge at all. And it's not as vigorous of growth as this one over here. And also, this one took a lot longer to come out of dormancy. But definitely a keeper. Did well. But it's just, this is the behemoth right now, and I hope that I'm going to get about 5 inches or more diameter of a base of a trunk on this tree by the end of this year. So I want this tree last year was, let me back up. This tree last year, I'll be in the sun, was about this tall. I think it was 13 feet, almost 14 feet it capped out at. So I'm hoping that this will get at that tall or as tall as this queen palm. That's what I really want. I want a lot of shade. As you can see the shade coming in, I want all of this to be in shade so my son can play around. You can see all the peaches are dropping everywhere. This is Lulu. Lulu picking the peaches off the tree, playing with them, and not eating them. Huh, Lulu? Oh, but you eat the grass though, because everybody knows grass tastes so much better than peaches. Whatever. Probably your tummy's upset, but still. Happy gardening, everyone.
Okay, like, share, subscribe, and thanks for watching, everyone.